Merry Christmas, Space and Science fans! Today we're tackling one of the greatest mysteries in the Christmas season. How does Santa get presents around the world to every home? From mind-boggling physics to cutting-edge theories, we're diving into Santa's secrets. I'm Ben, this is Physics or Bust. Santa has a big job, so let's first crunch some numbers. There's about 2.1 billion children in the world living in approximately 800 million different homes because many homes have multiple children. If we assume Santa starts when sun sets at the international dateline and he has all the way until the other side of the international dateline rises, he has about 36 hours to deliver all these presents. Which means he'd have to deliver to 22 million homes per hour, which breaks down to 370,000 homes per minute, and which further breaks down to 6,200 homes per second. How is that even possible? I talked about the timing issue behind this in a video that you can click into here. For this video, let's talk about what he's delivering. First, looking at the volume that we're going to be dealing with. If there's 2.1 billion children in the world, and each child gets a gift that's about the size of a shoebox on average, then you've got about 1 liter per child, which means the math is really easy. You have 2.1 billion liters. In other words, 2.1 million metric meters, or we can say that as 840 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And how about the mass? If we have 1 kilogram per child, that's still, easy math here, goes to 2.1 billion kilograms. That's about 10,000 blue whales. Even with Rudolph and the gang pulling really hard, that's a lot of mass to carry. Clearly, Santa isn't working with a normal delivery system. That's where the science comes in. I believe the greatest piece of technology that Santa has is the sack that carries the presents. Instead of lugging around all that weight like he used to when he started 300 years ago, Santa's developed technology now to have his sack actually be the opening of a wormhole. So what is a wormhole? The idea of a wormhole is that if you're trying to get something from here to here in space, instead of going across here, you bend space so that they're right next to each other, and then it can just transfer straight over from one side to the other. The same idea is being used with this present sack, where he can reach into his sack, and instead of reaching to the bottom of the bag, where he's actually reaching is a storage locker in the North Pole. Instead of physically carrying all the gifts from house to house, he instead takes the bag down into the house and dials up the storage locker that's connected to where all the gifts for that house are, and pulls them all and sets them under the tree. So when it looks like Santa's reaching into his bag to grab a present, where he's actually reaching isn't into the bag. He's actually reaching into a storage locker in the North Pole, because inside his bag is actually a wormhole connection to that storage locker. And each home he goes to, he just resets which storage locker the wormhole is connected to, letting him pull out the exact gifts that he's supposed to for the children in that particular house to set them under the tree, and then move on to the next one. That's the logistical sophistication Amazon can only dream of. Not only does this reduce the weight of the sleigh, it also explains how Santa can deliver the perfect presents to children around the world without skipping a beat. So to bring it all together, we see that Santa has bioengineered reindeer, advanced propulsion systems, whether that's warp drive capability or antimatter collision drives. He also has time dilation device and a wormhole that is in his present sack. All in all, let's just admit, Santa is a master at bending space and time. It's the perfect blend of physics, engineering, and some great holiday magic. In the end, whether Santa uses time dilation, wormholes, warp drives, antimatter collisions, bioengineering, or any other science, Santa's delivery system reminds us to dream big and believe in the impossible. So what do you think? Does Santa have a wormhole in his sack, or does he have some other trick up his sleeve? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, I think you'd like this book. It does a deep dive in the physics of Christmas, hence the title. I have an affiliate link in the description below. I do get a small commission, but it doesn't cost you any extra. For more fun with space and science, don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, keep asking questions. I'll see you on the next video.